number 3, Josh Giddy.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Myynbaa. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivity. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyle Kuzma.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo. Cam Thomas is out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And for Chicago, we've got Okoro. Zach Collins is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Terry. And it's Giddy in at the 1. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for, because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, Giddy loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Giannis is double. Thomas finds Prince. Bucks passing it around. Giannis a screen on Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Giddy. Here's Terry. There's the 3. The rebound by Turner. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grape.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Collins kicks to Giddy. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks have gone to a 3 to start out the game.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Now here's Terry. 9 points last game. Down low. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Count that one.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Giddy kicks to Collins. Pass to Terry. Here's Buzelis. Antetokounmpo defending. And here's Collins. To the inside. Buzelis.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Rollins against Giddy. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside for Thomas. Collins grabs the miss. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against New York. Okoro passes to Terry. Buzelis, no one around him. No good on the triple. Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. It's Prince on the wing. Outside Thomas. Pass to Giannis. Back to Thomas. Over Buzelis. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Chicago trailing here. Now Buzelis. Terry outside. Now here's Giddey. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Terry. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket. And to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Okoro. And it's Colin Sexton in for Terry. Here's Rollins. Scoreless thus far. Thomas, no luck. Pass to Buzelis. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Giannis inside. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Rollins. And stolen by Giddey. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Up top, Giddey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Chicago. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Thomas. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Antetokounmpo after Colin Sexton's miss. Giannis dishes to Prince. At Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Turner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jones against Rollins. Jones, no luck.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Thomas outside. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
This is the kind of range Thomas has, which is why you must get out on him immediately.
And it wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Williams. Inside, here's Thomas. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
Muscling it home, Cam finds a way on that offensive end. Turner
against Giddey. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Last game with 30 points. Taken away by Williams. Sexton with it. Now, Thomas defending. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back over to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the Bulls making a change here. Collins is checked in. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Okoro. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 3. Here's Giddey. He nails it, and we're tied up. Giddey's got 6. And the Bucks with possession here. And here's Giannis. He's got 10 from deep. Thomas, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Rollins. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Baseline J on the way. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Big fans, it's time for your Chicago Bulls.
Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him, and it's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Ellis able to track down the block that time.
From the baseline. Pass to Collins. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Collins has got his first points of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Terry. Hasn't made one yet. Collins in the post. He's against Turner. Giddey surveying the D. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
It's Thomas on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. In the corner, it's Ellis. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Nice shot by Terry.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 3 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
34.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Olé! And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Terry in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Giannis. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to Giddey. Can't hit from in close.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
A lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Giannis a screen on Giddey. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Giannis kicks to Thomas. Pocket 6. Turner passes to Thomas. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Now Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Terry. And here is Giddey. And the Bulls, another 3. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Antetokounmpo passes to Thomas. Here's Giannis. He's got 20. From the arc, Cam Thomas, and that's good. Thomas got 17 now.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responds with one of his own.
Giddey against Rollins. Giddey the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Giannis passes to Rollins. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin?
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Buzelis. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Bucks passing it around. The shot by Turner, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
They retain possession. Buzelis on the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Turner beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Rollins against Sexton. Back to Terry. Pass to Okoro. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And the Bulls with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 4. Giannis dishes to Thomas. Back to Giannis. Back to Thomas. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Thomas got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Bucket is good. Williams has got 9.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Baseline jumper. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Here's the screen. Outside Williams. Outside for Sexton. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Thomas. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
Williams, a screen on Rollins. Sexton for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And Thomas getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Thomas is out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Tuesday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that matchup with the Kings, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And Giannis gets it to go. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And they continue to control the glass.
Thomas kicks to Giannis. Thomas against Giddey. And stolen by Williams. Stolen by Prince. The shot by Thomas. They get it again. Here's Giannis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bulls trail by 9. It's Jones on the wing. Covered by Rollins. Outside, Sexton. 6 to shoot. Here's Giddey. And the rejection by Giannis. Giannis drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Zach Collins checked in for Chicago. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you, Allie. Williams passes to Giddey. Outside Collins. Down low, here's Williams, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
To the inside. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Giddey with it. Collins a screen on Thomas. Jones outside. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Turner, he finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Giddey misses the 3. Bucks leading by 14. Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Out of bounds. Bucks basketball. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Thomas. And finally they get one to go in on this possession.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Giannis. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now Giannis driving inside. Here's Rollins. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Look at their number of assists.
they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And stolen by Giddey. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Bucks basketball.
36 seconds left in the game. Prince looking around, and he gets it to go. And that's now 30 points for Giannis.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
On the wing, Terry. Thomas covering. 6 on the shot clock. Terry the pass to Collins. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.